Greetings, fellow geeks, and welcome to a special episode of Geeks Like Me with me, Draken. Joining me today, we have Len Nery from Rage, one of the organizers of Rage. Len, welcome to Geeks Like Me.
Oh, thank you, Ren.
So it's 15 years. It's your 15-year anniversary. So from our side, congratulations. It's amazing. It's been a good road.
Mama made it.
Okay, so just for the younger guys out there, I mean, most of the guys that come to these things were pretty much still like either not a fault or they were like 5-6 years old. Take us back to the start of Rage, all the way back to the smallness of it and the journey that you guys took to where we are today.
Rage started with a group of us LANing, because esports, the name esports was not around, right? So we were LANing competitively Quake 3. We had 32 computers pretty much in the center of the dome. I think there were probably 1,000 visitors, maybe 1,500 visitors. And yeah, we had a blast. It was really cool. We had no chairs for spectators to sit and watch, and it was like a projector screen, like a little classroom, and it was awesome. It was awesome. And then it was called, because it wasn't Rage, it wasn't then, it was Warfare, Warfare with the O, so, and then everybody we spoke to was like, that was a really awesome gaming event, Rage.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So it started off and is still majorly a gaming and, gamer developers expo. But over the past couple of years, you have brought in the merchandisers, the artist alleys, and you're hosting one of the biggest cosplay competitions in South Africa every year.
In Africa?
Well, in Africa, yeah. But when did you guys decide to bring that part into it?
It's a natural progression. Everything geeky, cool, technology, movies, it all fits. That's why you'll see a Deadpool character running around here today. And no one that we paid. It's just some visitor who's passionate about Deadpool or Suicide Squad or a game character. That just wants to be a part of Rage and share his or her passion with like-minded people. So we didn't forcefully bolt on add-ons like cosplay and the artist alley. It naturally just flowed. It was, games are developed not just by coding. Games are developed by people actually drawing. So we had artist alley was actually, international artists that used to come here and just used to draw a little caricature and sign it and say, this is to little Johnny or whatever the case may be. And it was born from that. Board games. Board games existed before we played competitive Quake and Counter-Strike and all the games we love today, right? So competitive board games it fits in with us. And it's probably just as geeky as the guys playing in esports.
Yes,
In fact, I think it's geeky playing board games.
It is.
No, I love them.
I love board games.
Yeah.
So talking about the actual gaming, I mean, you guys came out this year swinging. You've got Kwese Gaming here, and you guys are hosting the ESL African Championships. Yeah.
So blessed, man. So blessed.
What was the actual turning point? How did you guys get to bring them in? Did you guys just decide now's the time, now's the right time?
So last year, a gentleman by the name of Brad Kirby, who's at Kwesi, we just had a cup of coffee. And I remember it was at the Xbox stand, and he said, I've got something to tell you. I've got the ESL license, and it's my dream, and we're going to come here. And it was, a lot of meetings and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of stress. I mean, to put this stage together, a lot of planning, we knew it was going to be here last year at Rage already. That 2017 we'd have ESL here, and fulfill Brad's and Kwesi's dream. In fact, during the opening ceremony yesterday, I got goosebumps when Brad turned around and said, "Welcome to my dream," and to be a part of that is really cool. It's ESL does not belong to Rage. It's got nothing to do with Rage. Neither does VS Gaming or any of the other components that are here. We are an unbiased platform where these really cool things can come together, and as a visitor, you walk around and experience it. That is what Rage is. So we just, as I said, while you're still asking or posing your question, I said the word blessed. We are blessed. We feel very honored that people are coming from all around this country. I mean, people are driving up from Durban, Cape Town, or whatever, and flown up just to sit in a queue for, since yesterday 4 o'clock in the morning, people were queuing to come to the LAN. Waiting in a queue for 24 hours, pitching a tent and pulling out a skottelbraai and chilling with other like-minded people, that's a heartbeat, man. It's just, really cool.
So, are you guys looking to, in the future, apart from Rage, get involved in more esports events, hosting more of it, getting involved with more of the esports events?
So esports is as I said, that it was very much the start of Rage, right? So it was born from Rage, and from esports is Rage. So we have at the Santa Convention Center at the end of June hosted our first event called Rush.
Yeah.
So unlike Rage, which stands for Really Awesome Gaming Event, Rush doesn't stand for anything. It's just a cool name, we thought.
Because it's a rush.
Yeah, it's a rush.
It's a rush.
Esports is exactly that. You get that adrenaline rush, and big match temperament, and all of that is all part of that. And I think the name Rush encapsulates all of that. So, and we had 4 stages: Counter-Strike, FIFA, Hearthstone, and League of Legends on 4 stages, and then we had Fight Nights, which was a Street Fighter tournament. So there were 5 big tournaments, and they each, the smallest cash prize that we handed out, well, not we, the tournament organizers hand out, was 20,000 rand, up to trips overseas. And I think the League of Legends team spend their last week in South Africa now, and then they're flying over to the HP Omen event in Sweden or somewhere cool.
Somewhere cool.
Yeah, somewhere where we want to be. So yes, esports is definitely something that we can have that deserves its own standalone event, and we believe that Rush is that. So we've already started the planning for Rush 2018 at the Sandton Convention Center, and it's going to be awesome.
Look, I'm looking forward to that. So earlier on, you mentioned the blood, the sweat, the tears. I don't think people realize that. Like, they come to Rage and they go like, "Oh, this is pretty, this is cool," but they don't realize what actually goes into Rage. Can you just tell them how long it takes you guys to set up? Not the organization, because that's the whole year. How long does it take to set up Rage?
We started Saturday last week.
So it's almost a week of setup to floor planning and everything.
Yeah.
See, now that's big. So, just as a close, like you said, like last year, you already knew that you were going to have the ESL.
Don't ask me what's coming.
Come on. Like, just like a little bit, if you know. Like, do you guys have plans that you can reveal to us? And if not, that's okay. I'll live with that.
So next year we're going to have confetti cannons from the roof and indoor fireworks.
I love it. That's awesome. That's amazing. Confetti from the roof, indoor fireworks. I want to see that. I actually just want to thank you from our side, and from not just from the gaming side, but the Geek community, for what you guys are doing at Rage. We love it. and we will proudly support it every year.
You
So
know,
from our side, thank you so much.
you know, every year before the doors open on Friday morning, we look through we stand inside and we look through the doors at the queues waiting, and I wish I had. In fact, I should have done that. Darn. I want to have a signboard out there just saying thank you. You know, just
It will go to them.
so yeah. We are nothing without the visitors, that's for sure. So yeah, thanks for coming.
Okay. Len, thank you so much for having
Pleasure,
this
man.
chat.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for the chat, and good luck for all the future events you guys are doing. We will be there to support you
We'll
guys.
see you at Rush.
as we cover it. Absolutely.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Ciao.
Right, guys, and that brings us to the end of this episode. We do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, share, comment below on what you guys thought was epic at Rage, and if you guys are looking forward to coming to Rush. From my side, till next time, game on and geek on.